American company is reporting today that its experimental COVID-19 pill reduces hospitalizations and deaths by half in people recently infected with COVID-19.
The drug company says it will soon ask health officials in the U.S. and around the world for authorization to distribute the pill. It would be the first pill to treat COVID and would be considered a major advance in efforts to fight the pandemic.
Your child's trip through the lunch line might be a bit more disappointing than usual. And for a while, supply chain disruptions are causing nightmares for school lunch programs. School districts are facing shortages of food that they have in their meal plans, and that means they sometimes have to switch things up on the fly. Here's an example. Apple juice is in short supply right now in a lot of cafeterias.
Now, since the start of the school year, some lunchrooms have also come up short on chicken, cereal, graham crackers, snack crackers, and even spices that are used in cooking. The USDA has also waived menu requirements to give districts a little more flexibility since they have no control over the supply chain or shortages impacting their vendors. Congress avoided a government shutdown hours before this morning's midnight deadline.
The House passed a stopgap measure to prevent the shutdown. The vote 254 to 175. That was yesterday afternoon. In addition to keeping the government open, the bill provides funds for victims of Hurricane Ida, as well as funds for Afghan refugees. Hours earlier, the Senate voted 65 to 35. That's a rare display of bipartisanship in both chambers in today's world. President Joe Biden signed the bill last night, officially avoiding that shutdown. But a stalemate, it still drags on.
The House did not vote on President Joe Biden's trillion-dollar infrastructure bill last night, which aims to repair roads and bridges and address climate change. Debate on that bill will continue today. New this morning, a St. Cloud State University wrestler is facing assault charges after allegedly knocking a fellow student unconscious. 20-year-old Isaiah Orpeza is claiming that he acted out of self-defense and was defending himself and his girlfriend. The victim suffered multiple facial injuries, including a broken nose, jaw, and cheekbones.
Court documents say Chad Waldrop told police the incident happened after he checked on a woman that he could hear arguing with a man, later determined to be Orpeza. Waldrop says as he was turning around to walk into his home, Orpeza then tackled him to the sidewalk and hit him several times. Orpeza was not immediately arrested following the assault. That led to outrage from Waldrop's family and friends on social media.
New this morning, one driver is lucky to be alive after their vehicle was hit by lightning. The Minnesota State Patrol posted a picture of the damage, saying a bolt of lightning hit an SUV in Lyngby, Minnesota.
You kind of see that dark spot on the top of the car in the middle there. The strike left a burn mark and fried the electronics in the vehicle. No one was injured. The National Weather Service says lightning can be 50,000 degrees Fahrenheit when it strikes.
Let's check in now with meteorologist Lisa Green. 7 minutes before 7, and of course we've been dealing with some rain recently, and now you have a beautiful picture of fall colors.
Yes, and we're going to get to take this in and enjoy some beautiful fall colors this weekend. Today, though, might not be the day to go out and do so because we do have more of that rain and potentially some lightning coming our way too. Here's a look at our headlines here for your Friday. So a few lingering showers and even, yes, some thunderstorms as we go into the afternoon. That's when storms will be more likely. And then a cooler day today too. Not quite as warm as we've been, but it's a one-day cool down. We've got some heat building back in and gorgeous conditions heading into your October weekend, your first weekend of October, by the way. So conditions that will be improving if you want to get outside. Here's a look at what we have right now on our radar. You can see there's basically two larger areas of rain, one in the northern part of Minnesota, and it is stretching into parts of our viewing area in the east, and then another one in southeastern North Dakota between Jamestown and Bismarck. We've got some of our heavier rain going on right now, but just west of Jamestown and western parts of Stutsman County, up by the Medina area, we're looking at some showers there that are more steady and a little bit heavier affecting you. And this is lifting south to north, so this may be lasting for some time in that region. And you can see there's a line here. I'm going to move northward here. A line of showers that have been ongoing. Those have been lifting northward, so Mayville, back into parts of Griggs and Steele County, more showers coming to you with some spotty rain there as well. Now, I mentioned over to the east, there was some rain and thunder well east of us, but some of the edge of this rain has been hanging around Bemidji for some time. It's been raining throughout the valley today in Bemidji. So be ready for the rain as you're stepping out the door there. And some of us will have to watch out for fog. Our view at the Dakota Magic Casino, a little bit lower visibility. Wahpeton has been near 0 for some time this morning as well. So some hazards to watch out for. We've got rain reported in Bemidji and Jamestown. Our temperatures 50s and 60s here this morning. Let's check out our forecast for the bus stop. 60 degrees right now in Fargo. Have the rain gear ready on hand, even if it is going to be quiet. Fargo may be one of those places, at least for the morning hours, but check out the afternoon. Rain showers possible, and yes, thunderstorms as well coming up for the afternoon. But look at this weekend planner. We'll see sunshine developing on Saturday, and then Sunday, lots of sun. 70s both days. We've got some great weather ahead.
Yeah, looking really nice out there. Lisa, thank you.
Fargo police need your help finding a 17-year-old girl who ran away. Patricia Freeman was last seen around 10 Wednesday night in the 1300 block of 18th Avenue South.
Police say she may be trying to get to the Bismarck area. Picture on your screen right now. Take a look. Criminal charges are possible for the Minnesota students involved in fights at 2 different schools this week. We first told you about that brutal assault that was caught on camera at Wadena Deer Creek High School late Tuesday night. It left one student with extensive injuries. Wadena officials say they are working with law enforcement and are reviewing safety and security measures at the school.
Then there was a fight at Moorhead High yesterday that put the school on lockdown for 30 minutes and prompted a large police presence. Moorhead police say there were 8 students involved, but no weapons were used. Fargo police are asking for your help finding a man in connection to a fight last Friday night in the parking lot of Fargo South when there was a football game happening. Now, you should contact Fargo PD if you have any information on this guy. His picture is up on your screen right now.
Also in that case, 38-year-old Alicia Mayo of Fargo is facing charges of resisting arrest in connection with that fight. Police say 2 juveniles were taken to detention, one for obstructing, the other for simple assault, preventing arrest, and simple assault on a peace officer. The exact details surrounding that fight have not yet been released.
The Devious Licks TikTok Challenge continues to impact local schools. So far, 31 middle and high school students have been charged or referred for charges of theft or vandalism in connection to the challenge. And now the challenge is impacting higher education.
NDSU has issued a public plea for students to stop vandalizing or stealing school property. Sophomore Brianna Hostman says she has seen damage related to the challenge right in her own residence hall.
I think it's ridiculous to destroy campus property like that. It's disrespectful and disrespectful to the people you're living with, in my opinion. So.
Across the river, Concordia officials say they've had 1 report of vandalism, but MSU Moorhead officials say they have not had any reports related to this challenge.
Broadway Square is encouraging everyone to take a diverse book and share one, as well as celebrate Reading Color Diversity Day.
The Valley Today's Brian Sherrod joins us live this morning from Broadway Square. Good morning, Brian.
And good morning, Jordan and Lisa. That's exactly right. Me and Anna here have been sharing books all morning and talking about what to expect this afternoon with this event. And again, thank you so much for being here for me this morning. You know, with it being, of course, Diversity Day and World Diversity Day, that is. You know, why today?
I mean, so the first Friday in October kicks off World Diversity Month. So it's a whole month celebrating diversity. And it just seemed fitting to have that be our day to kick off the Reading Color initiative and really showcase that here at the Square.
So like I mentioned before, you know, there's going to be a lot of diverse figures here today, being able to read these books to people. Why is it so important for people to come together for this?
I mean, it's always good to share ideas with each other and showcasing, again, a diverse group of people that have different backgrounds, different ideas, different perspectives, and to really, we've talked about representation matters and having kind of a diverse group and showing that we have diversity here in Fargo too is important.
You're definitely right, Devin. Of course, thank you so much for being here with me this morning. And, you know, I get the honor of also being able to read this afternoon around 4 o'clock. I'll be able to read one of these books to also read to people who are going to be here. So it's definitely a big honor here. Thank you again, Anna, for that opportunity. And again, it's going to be between 4 and 6 this afternoon right here at Broadway Square. Everything I just mentioned can be found at valleynewslive.com. Jordan and Lisa, back to you in the studio.
And Sherrod reporting live for us. Thank you.
Let's get the answer now to our question of the morning on Facebook. That question that we have today is, when it comes to dating, 25% of us say this is a sign that things are getting serious.
We're going to post the answer on our Valley News Live Facebook page in just 1 minute, so go there and check out the answer. And remember, the Today Show and CBS This Morning are just about to start, but the Valley Today rolls on. More live, up-to-the-minute news and weather for you coming up. on the Fargo CW.
Have a good Friday, everyone. Enjoy the weekend.